I do not usually make it a point to upload 2 videos in one day, but there was a recent leak on Nitara that made me extremely excited, and I will tell you in a moment, but first let's look at her community art. Okay, this drawing of Havoc is so freaking cool. The pose, which is one of the moves he has in the game, and it's also how he starts his fatal blow. I just absolutely love this design. I wish they would have gone a bit more creepier like this in the game. And I love how like parts of bone is protruding out as well. It's so cool. A really great drawing of Havoc's new look. So I will leave a link to the artist's Twitter in the description of this video if you want to go like it, repost it. If you want your art to be featured on the channel, just tag me on. The reason I could not hold off until tomorrow to talk about this is because we got a semi-confirmation, which I'm still speculating, right? But to me, this makes the most sense, is that there will be a Megan Fox skin for Nitara in Mortal Kombat 1. Now, I don't know if it's a skin or if it's actually Megan Fox that will be voicing her, but let me show you the evidence. And there's also been a lot of other leaks on character appearance for Sindel and for Raiko, which I will go over as well in this video, and something that just dropped, which is a pre-order skin for Sub-Zero for Mortal Kombat 1. So let's get through all of that. One of the leakers, Box736, who I covered in a previous video, gave us some information on Nitara. He said she has no tattoos or markings, but a helmet and maybe red eyes. It's hard to tell on the roster pic. She has a very humanoid, I assume Eastern Asian look to her. And notice how he says I assume, right? So I guess it's hard to tell. Now on this other leaked info that Fate Unknown posted today, he says not wearing a helmet, more of a headpiece. There is one other big surprise in store for her, but I will not leak that. What big surprise could that be? Megan Fox, obviously. I know it may sound like I'm reaching, but y'all, I'm like 100% sure that it's true. And yes, I am basing this on the simple fact that I love Megan Fox. I love her voice. I think she would be freaking awesome in a Mortal Kombat game. And because of her recent inclusion in Diablo, she even said in an interview that she loves playing Mortal Kombat. And I know some celebrities will just say shit, but this was not announced when she said that, right? Which, you know, she could have been playing to get in the mood, so to speak, but still. And the other piece of evidence, which is pretty telling, is someone on a podcast who did talk about this. It was in episode 255 of Sacred Symbols. So Moriarty is a dude that has connections in the industry. He used to be a journalist, if I read that correctly. And I will play the clip for you guys. You probably have already heard it.
The person who told me Jean-Claude Van Damme was in this game before it was announced, this was told to me over a week ago, said that Megan Fox and Travis Scott are also in the game.
Right, so he said whoever had told him about Jean-Claude Van Damme, which was actually true, has also said that Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly were in Mortal Kombat 1 in some aspect. He doesn't have any details, but I'm going to say that if this guy knew about Jean-Claude being a skin for Johnny, I'm going to go and assume that Megan Fox is a skin for Nitara. But a part of me still wants her to be the default, right? The default voice and the default appearance and all of that stuff, which it could be, right? Because Megan is an actress, and I know voice acting is different than actual on-screen acting, but that would be so freaking awesome. I'm still going to lower my expectations and say that it's probably just a skin, but I don't know what you guys think about this. Am I crazy or not? I think that makes the most sense. So next, let's talk about Sindel's appearance. Box736, again, he said her hair looks pulled back a bit, but does look long like it normally does. It's hard to tell because the only image I have access to right now is the roster picture. And next he said, I just went back to look and her hair is very long and black. Her main costume looks sick. I think you'll be happy with her. Now, the second part of that is up to debate because it's sick according to this dude, right? But at least we know that they did not change her drastically, and we know that the picture that was circulating yesterday or the day before, I believe, where it was like a screenshot of Kitana talking to quote-unquote Sindel, that was totally an AI. It wasn't true because her hair in the game is supposedly long and black, as it should be. I know this isn't like the biggest or more juicy info, but I think it's interesting to talk about anyways, right? And I just wanted to justify making a video that wasn't like 100% about Megan Fox. So on to General Shao. Now it's Fate Unknown responding. This time he says he has a helmet, he has horns, He's a big guy, and he does not use a hammer, but he uses an axe. So I feel like a lot of people will be mad about that, because in MK11, it was so satisfying to play Shao Kahn bonk people with his hammer. The sound was so freaking cool, and I played him for a bit. But hey, don't despair. He could be a really cool axe. The sound could be satisfying as well. But it might be annoying to fans of Shao, especially if the weapon will be a big focus of his gameplay. Then it'll be probably most noticeable and annoying to you guys, but let me know if you're a fan of Shao Kahn or General Shao, whatever. Do you think it's a downgrade to go from hammer to axe? Next, we also have some information about the voice actors for both Sindel and Shao Kahn. Fate Unknown says Sindel and Shao both have returning voice actors. So for Sindel, it was Mara Juno, and for Shao Kahn, it was Ike Amadi. They will be returning in Mortal Kombat 1. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, which is info that just dropped, was that Sub-Zero will get a Day of the Dead skin if you pre-order Mortal Kombat 1. I'm not sure if this is region specific, like the one Kano had in Mortal Kombat 11, right, the pirate skin, but I believe it will be. Honestly, I think it looks freaking cool. The bigger the hat, the better. Give Ashra a big hat, please. So I know I covered a lot of stuff, but let me know what you guys think about all of this. What I want most of all from NRS is information about skins, showcasing them, maybe showing how the gear is gonna work, if there's even gear. Is it gonna be like Injustice, where you can change the color of the character, which will change also their special effects? Like you could have Sub-Zero with purple eyes and Scorpion with blue fire, right? But yeah, I'm gonna stop babbling now. I'm just so freaking excited. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, everyone, and I'll see you all very soon.